what's up guys, this is Bravo. Today is Sunday and I hope you are enjoying your weekend. If you are done with your college finals, congratulations. If not, don't worry, I have another episode of Amateur Hour for you. So today we're going to be looking at a CTF on Countdown. This one is from the hands of ThoR. And main things we're going to be looking at is positioning on the map, different routes you can take, and kind of how to handle certain situations that Countdown flag presents. So I kind of want to focus on the importance of moving as a unit on Countdown, and really I'll just highlight a few of the situations and talk about some of the plays that he makes throughout this game. As you see right now, they're running the flag S2 because they just stopped a flag run themselves, so nice job, his whole team set up there with rockets, so they're going to easily bring this flag right in. There's a player waiting on his flag, not sure why, maybe that player was weak and was unable to push in. But they're going to go ahead up early in the first minute of this game, up 1-0. So, like I said, S2 seems to still be the preferred flag route for Countdown flag, and that's probably because top control still holds a lot of importance. So if you're able to just kind of trap the enemy in their flag, nice grenade there to take out the flag run. If you're able to kind of trap the team in their base and force a big door spawn, you can go ahead and run that flag S2 without a problem. More nice shots there from his street. So they're going to go ahead and try to convert on this flag run, but not sure if we're going to be able to do. Nice smart play here, waiting on his radio, and drops down to try to take out that player. Does a nice job to back down, so he's forced to head back to his base, puts some nice shots into a player S2. But guys, like I was saying, top control is even more important, and I want to just continue to highlight some of the features that I feel about Countdown flag on no bloom, no sprint, because I want you guys to just learn as much as possible as you can, and maybe reinforce some information that you guys might have seen or noticed in professional gameplay throughout the 2011 season. So it kind of takes players longer to either sprint up the back ramp, you sprint to your lift, or like sprint to tri-lift. And what I mean by that is when you have top control, you have a height advantage, and now you also have slightly more time to react to situations. And so compared to when there was sprint, if you had top control, you had to worry about all these players sprinting in from different directions. But instead with top control, you can kind of see there's a guy walking towards tri-lift, and you're going to be ready for that situation. Instead of there's a guy sprinting towards tri-lift, and you got to panic and everything like that. So I hope you guys understand what I mean by that. No sprint allows players to control areas a little bit easier, which makes the power positions even more power positions, which in my mind makes competitive game types and competitive positions on maps even more important, which increases the skill gap and the competitive level of play just a little bit, which is what we ultimately want to see. Another thing that it has to do with no sprint being on the game types is that you can now crouch in certain corners when a teammate runs a flag. For example, you can crouch S2 or on triangle, and you don't have to worry about people sprinting by. You can actually go for the back whacks and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of cool, and something we haven't really even seen at all last season is people, waiting behind corners. And some people might refer to it as camping, but really you're just kind of holding that part of the map and doing a really nice job to hold off the enemy from that area. So we saw it a lot in Halo 2, we saw it a lot in Halo 3, but Halo Reach is we've kind of lost the art of just camping around corners and everything like that in competitive play, which is obviously used to be so important. So that's something else I like about no sprint play, is the fact that you can, really just hold down a position on the map and wait around corners, and it forces the enemy to do something besides just sprinting past you. So now we're tied 1-1 here with Sniper coming up in about 20 seconds. So let's just kind of look at the hands of ThoR's decisions in this game type and see what kind of positions he's going for, how he's moving with his team, and I'll try to break down what I think about these situations. So a nice job pushing into this flag. They have 3 teammates here. They're going to try to get this return. Unfortunately, they get naded and taken out. They do not stop that flag run. So they're going to have to play a little bit of a standoffish type game here. And they get the return, and the enemy goes ahead and caps. Yes, they do. 2-1. So now going to have to be a little bit careful. I like this idea of pushing S2. And here's a nice reminder that evade is on the map. And obviously, as you see right here, can keep players alive pretty well. So while we don't have sprint, evade is, of course, a threat. But I would say that as far, it's 2 junky evades there, unable to get away there. But I'd say as far as evade goes, it's more useful to use to control kind of S2 area. Actually, you can, now that I really think about it, you can use evade to control any part of the map, but the big thing is that you can, when there's 4 dead or 3 dead, you can quickly evade to kill that last guy, or evade to get the flag pull, evade to get the flag return. Evade allows one player to do whatever needs to be done on the map. Which is why, nice triple there, gets clean up on that last kill, getting back-to-back evades here. Looks like he's going to be able to run this flag in. Yes, 2 players spawn here on his flag, so he's taken out, but looks like they'll be able to run this flag in as they didn't run too far away. So a nice job there, and we're tied up 2-2. But what evade does is it lets one player really catch fire, or at the very least do what needs to be done for the team. So whether it be you evade into the enemy's jetpack so you finish that last clue so you can run the flag, or you quickly evade to pick up the rockets that were down on a certain area of the map, or even evading into the enemy's flag to pull the flag, or just evading to get that last flag touch. So evade lets one player really shine and do what needs to be done on the map. So with that being said, with great power, of course, comes great responsibility. Excuse the cliche. It's true with evade. You really have to, whatever needs to be done on the map, you better be doing with evade. Don't just think that, oh, now you can get away from any battle. Really think, what can I do in this situation to kind of help my team and make sure that we get either the flag cap, the flag return, or either get the next power weapon coming up. At the very least, what can you do with evade to help your team get map control so you can be in position to either set up a spawn trap for a flag run or something like that. So definitely be mindful. Don't just think of evade as this free, awesome power up that you get. Kind of think of it when you're getting overshield in a close game, or getting camo in a close game of Team Slayer. You have the responsibility to go ahead and make big plays for your team. And evade is great at just getting away from different fights, but treat it like it's as powerful as it is. Respect the evade, if you feel me. So now tied 3-3 gets brained, so don't worry about it. He's going to spawn back at his base, and his team has done pretty well to control S2 top health on the streets this game, as you guys have noticed. However, they're tied 3-3, so they're kind of maybe inconsistent with their control. But right here, HaNds with ThoR, nice shots again from DMR, not losing many battles at all. And right away he's going to head towards S2 again. So you see, kind of sticking towards this route right here, and he's going to grab evade once again. His whole team's pushing in from this angle, so he's looking to trap him big door. Right here, pushes a little far in big door side. I'm not used to seeing that, but I guess you can't be too careful with the Halo reach spawns. So he's going to continue to run this S2. He just had a teammate die in the enemy's big door, so nice job to kind of pause. Really nice job with evade there, as you see. Nice job there. He gets the kill, so he can go ahead. So running the flag S2 again, and the enemy gets a flagpole. So what you need to do now is just really chill out and kind of maintain control of his jetpack, backstairs. You don't want to really lose control of the backstairs or jetpack. If you do, it's very difficult to turn this into a flag cap. And let's see how this play finishes right here. Another player dies on his flag. Like I was saying, guys, as you can see, when he's pushing this S2 route, he has to be really careful with the battles he engages in. Right now, the flag is in his radio jetpack area, radio and vent area, and what you don't want to do right here, you see how he's kind of pushing across a little bit. He's got a teammate on the other side, so right here he can fight. But you see he was about to push into the enemy's flag. Guys, when the flag is up there, I try to encourage my team, and really in my own gameplay as well, you don't want to get into a battle with your own street or your own radio or anything like that. You just try to head to the enemy's base, either get a flagpole like this, or go ahead and push into the enemy's base and just gain control, because that's a very difficult battle to fight, and if you die, the enemy's probably going to run that flag right in. So kind of avoid that battle of shooting upwards at the enemy when they're running flag up top. Unless the guy's on catwalk and clear sight, I would definitely suggest avoiding that battle, heading straight to the enemy's base. So this is what I think is maybe his fourth evade of the game here. So nice job controlling that. You can see definitely still loving the S2, and he's able to get away from this battle once again. And enemy's been pulling his flag a lot, but I think you guys will notice, even though we can't hear how his team is communicating, that he doesn't really panic when his flag is pulled. He gets to the appropriate place right here. He pushes big door, and he's got some help on this side of the map, so unable to get the health back there, but stays alive for quite some time. And he actually spots the flag runner right here, so nice job. Just really playing patiently and doing as much as he can at one time. Looked like he almost died there. That was weird. Really putting nice pressure on here, but looks like the enemy was able to cap the flag, so now it is 4-4 with down to the wire. They're going to run the flag S2 one last time. You see they got an enemy on the flag on S2, and use evade right there. Nice job to run the flag and avoid any grenades that are going in there. And he pulls this flag in and dies right before he caps, but his team's going to go ahead and finish this. So, guys, talking about really quick what they did that game, I can't say it enough. They really just held down top health, and even more so, really just held down Snipe 2 area, because if you're able to clear out Snipe 2, essentially what you're doing is you're just paving a way for that flag to be ran across Snipe 2. So really nice job there. Good awareness. You want to bring the rockets S2. I've said this in a lot of games. Keep the rockets right around top health. The radios if you have to. just to get up top. You can use the vent, but I'd say keep the rockets around top health, the jetpacks, the back stairs. Keep them in those close quarter areas where there's not a lot of lines of sight, and it'll also help you run that flag, avoid the enemy getting a return, and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for checking this out. I hope you learned possibly a few things about Countdown Flag and the way you can approach the game type with your team or as an individual if you're currently looking for a team. So please go ahead and share this video with your friends, and I've got my new Bravo's So Sick Top 6 Plays of the Week coming to you this week. Be on the lookout for it. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.